Okay, super easy disposable cat toy. I make these for the Humane Society where I work all the time. All you need is clean toilet paper roll and some fairly heavy yarn. 2 separate colors seems to work best. For some reason the cats seem to like the contrast in the colors. You take your scissors and you just cut the toilet paper roll into rings. Okay, so you're going to need 2 of them that'll fit together like that. That's for the very end. Take your yarn, put the 2 strands together. I'm going to use black and white because that'll make it fairly clear and easy. Wrap it around. Okay, so make a slip knot to start with. Make sure you leave a tail. And I think this is called finger knitting or something of the sort. It's, I think, the same way you start or do a starting row for crochet as well. So you do this for a little bit. These are actually a lot of fun to hang on cage doors or hang from the top of the cage so that it dangles down. If they rip the cardboard all to pieces, then it is no big deal. You just give them another one, and it's not like it's going to do them any harm. If they pull all the cardboard off, they've still got a string that they can bat around and play with. The first set of kittens that I gave one of these to at the shelter had a riot with it. Had a wonderful time. Hanging it right on the cage door seems to work pretty well too. I've seen some of them get pretty destroyed. Okay, so this is what we're getting.
I'm actually going to zoom in to show what you're doing with your fingers.
So you just keep pulling the loop, pulling the yarn through the loop, and pull it tight. Pull it through the loop, pull it tight.
Do it a little bit slower.
Okay, pull the yarn through the loop, pull it through, pull it tight. And this just makes a nice heavy cord to attach this to that actually has some spring to it, so it'll bounce back to some degree. How long you want to make it is entirely up to you. I tend to make some short ones to go on the cage doors, longer ones if they're going to be hung from the top of the cage. Okay, so we'll just call this one a short one, well, reasonably short. Okay, so when you decide to end, you've got a loop and you've got the string. Cut it with a fair bit left. Pull it through the loop and pull it tight. So there's your string. Now, move that out of the way. You need the rings that you had from before. Take one of the cords and feed it through so that it goes through, make sure it goes through both rings. Okay.
So it's actually, you're actually below the camera, so.
Sorry about that. So make sure the string goes through both rings, like that. Okay, tie a quick little knot in it. And then feed the strings out through the spaces that, well, don't have any strings through them. Okay. Give it just a really quick little knot there. Wrap it around the cord. Oops. Wrap it around the cord because that'll keep it centered, keep the ball centered on the string a lot better. And tie this really well and really tightly. And at this point, it's up to you. If you've got a cat that tends to chew on and swallow yarn, then you can trim these off short. If you've got one that likes tassels, you can just leave those on there. And you have a really super basic kitty toy that only took you a few minutes to make.
5 minutes.
And it's completely disposable and super cheap. That's all there is to it.